Brooklyn, New York, in the United States, an electrifying two-division champion of the world, known as the Takeover, Teofimo Lopez. Fighting out of the blue corner, the boxing sensation from Scotland, a hard-hitting, undisputed 140-pound champion of the world, Josh the Tartan Tornado Taylor.
A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
This is an arena fight. You couldn't have got anybody else in this place.
No doubt about it. This was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold. Many said this fight would never happen, and yet here it is, and here we go. Fantastic punch. Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. So much pre-hype surrounding this fight, the fans are on the edge of their seats.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this, they love this, they are born for this. You have other fighters where this would be like a rabbit in a headlights.
Nice counter. They blocked the left there. Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter shot. The jab doesn't quite connect. There's a counter shot. This counter fighter believes in me. Anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
If you're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Teofimo Lopez that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know. On to the second round. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Counter shot lands. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. Can't find a home for that jab. Those counter punches have to hurt. The straight right just misses. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now, this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
How about that time counter shot? No rest for the weary. Hook misses. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. talk about Teofimo Lopez in that last round. He is down big time on the scores.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there.
It's a tougher fight, and he's going to be confident.
There's the bell to start round 3. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Beautiful counter shot. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. Pretty close fight here in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
They threw the hook. It didn't land. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Teofimo Lopez that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round.
Again, don't change too much.
On to the fourth we go. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. So much for boxing. This is a fight. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. A straight right just misses. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
A straight right just misses. Hook was off target. So he's going to drop his arms down here. Not sure that's the wisest decision. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Teofimo Lopez in that last round. You know that bell. Back into the fray here in round 5. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
You know, with lightweights, these guys are going to be lightning quick.
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Catch and shoot. Looking to land the hook. He misses with that jab. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Misses with the straight left. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. And it's code red time for Josh Taylor. Let's talk about Teofimo Lopez that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
I seriously hope...
This is the beginning of round 6. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Good counter punching. A lot of effort being exerted here. Straight right just misses. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You've just got to put in a guess.
They're giving us a high-tempo show. And he scores with the counter. Good-looking hook, but it was blocked. Nice counter shot. They're both trying for a knockout. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Teofimo Lopez in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Listen, you've switched off. What are you doing? I need you to go back out. Play work. Don't be looking at it for one shot at a time. Focus back. Get that jab back. Just box it. Just be smart and back up. You were thinking, you were smart. You weren't loading up, but you were still letting your power shot. Good work. Don't forget the jab. Don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the end of what you're boxing back together. Listen, be smart when you go out there. Don't let him back into the fight. Don't give him no free shots, yeah? When you're stepping around. You've been coasting this fight, and now you've let him 1-2 straight down the middle. You can't miss him. Great work. You got to take that confidence away. Go out in the
referee calling for seconds out as we get set for another round.
Same again. Don't change.
Take away that confidence. Stop him in his tracks. I need you to switch back.
Round 7, here we go. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
So you're getting in there with something that's so fast, you're prepared to take a lick it because you've got to get some before you get in close.
Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Good counter punch. Swing and a miss with the jab. Stamina is off the charts. Punch, counter punch. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show your boxing skills. Step out the way. Don't fight fire with fire. Use plain over brawn.
Despite what the judges' scorecards... Whoa, wait a minute! Teofimo in some real trouble here. Let's talk about Teofimo Lopez that last round. They got the momentum. They got the advantage. How do they carry...
Same again.
And we enter the 8th round. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Missing with the hook. He threw a punch and just got countered. His stamina is off the charts. Beautiful counter punch. A perfect counter lands. Down goes Josh Taylor. It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
That's lights out right there. One, two, three, four. Are you okay?
Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
Todd, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do.
It's that but ever hope. Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He should be behind on points up until the last 10 seconds. But he's fighting like he's going to put it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
That counter punch caught him clean. He's going to survive the round here, but just barely. Hold that thought! One of the best fighters Scotland's ever produced is in trouble. And the Tartan Tornado is down. I don't know, I got to take another look at that.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from? One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
A knockout victory. That is, Todd, did you see the shot? That's not a knockout. That's an assassination. What a shot.